Way is like that. When I was in Sangamner, I have to travel to the SPHMC. So if there are airports at both the things, it is quite possible for me directly start from Sangamner to reach to the SPHMC. If it is not possible, then there is another way. I can go to the Loni, from the Loni, the Babreshwar, and reaching over here. If it is not possible, I reach to the Rauri, can come over here. If I go in wrong direction, I can go to Kopargaon, but from Kopargaon again I can come over here. And by chance, if I don't know anything, I went to the Ahmednagar. But still it is possible to reach to the SPHMC. Is it right? Okay. Now apply it with homeopathy, which is given the next slide. The patient is there and we expect a cure. If you get a right simillimum on the day first, you can directly get a cure. If you don't get the right simillimum, you have get the partial aspect what that patient has presented in front of you on that day. You reach to one simillimum, for example, first. Then some things are settled, then you can reach to the another simillimum, you can get the second and reach to the cure. Sometimes it is possible that for the first only, you can go with the first simillimum and you get a complementary to that, and you get complementary and you can get actual cure. So for example, a patient comes to you with a typical presentation and you have given Rustox. After Rustox is quite better but not fully recovered, and then you know that complementary to the Rustox is Calcarea. You have given the Calcarea and you get the cure in that patient. Then if you don't get that remedy, another simillimum, then you reach to the A. From A, another totality B. From B totality, you get right remedy to get reach to the cure. Or if you absolutely go on the wrong direction, you get a different totality. You have prescribed one remedy. Again, you get a complementary. You can reach to the cure. And last thing, what I want to say: if you have absolutely given a wrong remedy, you have on another path. But it is not that will kill the patient. Keep it in your mind. Don't fear. Even though your remedy is wrong, you can get another totality to bring that patient again to the same path of the cure. So, first thing in your mind, be fearless when you are using homeopathy. Be fearless. That is more important, because once you become a fear is there are people who used to provide the fear in students' mind, and that's why students were thinking whether to go with homeopathy or not, homeopathic aggravation, medicinal aggravation, all those things keep aside. Don't fear. When you are giving the dynamic doses, there is no need to get frightened when you are using homeopathy. Only thing is that you understand basically what type of remedy you are giving, and if you are newcomer, first keep it in your mind. Don't repeat so fast if you don't know the action of the remedy. But otherwise, there is no fear of using any remedy. You can get a partial totality, you get certain features gets cured, and then you can go ahead with another remedy and you can reach to the cure. So nothing is wrong in the field of homeopathy. Now one more concept I want to keep clear, and then we will turn to the homeopathy. What you are observing? There are 6 birds. Okay. Now question is, these 6 birds are made up of a mud. They are made up of mud. Now the gun is given to you and it has been asked to you that you have to shoot them. The question is that how many bullets do you require to shoot them? Answer should be a fix. What is that? Minimum 6. Damn sure? Huh? Okay. Are you sure? Now the question is changed. Now the gun is there. I asked you to shoot them. How many minimum bullets you will require? Raji madam says 1. sir, one bullet, rest of them will go away. One other person gives answer 2, sir, because one was dumb. Answer is not wrong. It depends on the situation. It depends upon the dynamicity. It depends upon the susceptibility. It depends upon that specific time, and then you have to consider the things in the field of homeopathy. The dynamics, nothing is fixed. You cannot make the things fixed. If you say 1 might be a right answer at that time, if you say no, it might be a right answer at the same time. If you say 6, that might be a right answer at that time. So keep it in your mind, when you are dealing with the dynamics, no one is wrong, and don't blame others. Keep it in your mind, don't blame others. There is a wrong thing in everyone's mind. This is the remedy which has been. Do you know what that patient has presented on that day to that fellow? You don't know. That patient might have given that totality, that's why he has prescribed the remedy. So keep it in your mind, when you are dealing with the human being, no one is wrong. And if no one is wrong, why do we fight against us? Amongst us. We fight. Alright, he is giving single dose, he is giving 5 remedies, he has given 10 remedies. It's okay. If he is giving 5 remedies, my question is that if anyone is giving the dynamic medicine, for example, he has given belladonna, he has given the calcarea, he has given Rustox, he has given Bryonia, all are given in 200 potency. Is there Bryonia in Bryonia 200? Is there belladonna in belladonna 200? Is there aconite in aconite 200? There is no aconite. What it is a stimulus. It is a dynamic. Nothing is there, only properties are there. If the stimulus are dynamic, so all the stimulus are dynamic, how can you say that 1 plus 1 is equal to 2? You cannot mix it together because it is dynamic. If I am here, on one side on my one side my parents are there, on my one side the friends are there, on my side, another side there is wife, and I am reacting to every dynamic. There is no mixture. Whatever my father says, I used to answer his questions with a different angle. If my wife says anything, I react to her. My friend says something. There is no mixing. Not at all. How can it be possible to mix together now? If you are doing mixture of all of them, that take a medicine, take a bottle and 1 drop of aconite, 1 drop of belladonna, 1 drop of Bryonia up to Z, and सब बीमारी की दवाई की पहला जो है. This is wrong. This should not happen. This is not. But when you are giving a different medicine at a different time, they are absolutely different, never causes any mixture to it. So, in the study of dynamics, no one is wrong. So these are the first few concepts should be clear in your mind, and then we can go ahead. So, there are people who used to say we can make a system in homeopathy. How can you make a system in homeopathy if the things are not fixed? If things are rigid, you can make a system. If things are not rigid, you cannot fix. You cannot make. So, keep it in your mind, it should be flexible. In one case, you get the case on first sentence. In another case, you might require 1.5 hours to get the case. It varies. One of the patient who comes to you and he is sitting in front of you like this. He is there in front of you. He is having very severe backache. He comes like this, and you ask him to sit over there, and he sits, and he is there. And you talk with him, you discuss things with him, you ask for him, and then you ask, just lie on clinical table. And then it is quite difficult for him to raise. Then he tries like this. Then he tries like this. And every time it is so painful, it was not possible. Then he asks the attendant to come over here. And then he keeps his hand and he tries. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's very. with this, you have created the remedy. You have remedy is there in front of you. Then there is no need to take the whole case. You have understood the rubric. What is the rubric? Anyone? Remedy is correct. What is the rubric? It is in the extremity chapter. Rising difficulty of when in a sitting position, it is quite difficult for a person to rise up and it's too painful to come up. The remedy is only single remedy in motion. You have got the remedy on the first thing, only on your keen observation. You have reached, but then there is no need. Why to take the case? Why to give a 1.5 hours or 1 hour? If you give remedy and ask for 2,500 rupees, patient will not pay. You have to take the case whole, then patient feels, doctor has given me 1.5 hours, then he pays you 2,500 rupees. It is nothing but you know the case on the only observation. So it varies. But another case, you ask, number of times it happens with neophytes, or there are many students who are there and they take the case and then they come to me and they tell, sir, very difficult, not have told anything, absolutely frustrating. The case taking person becomes frustrating, syphilitic miasm. They never understand that patient was not talking, that is one symptom. That is the one symptom. He is taciturn, he might be reserved, he might be secretive, we don't want to talk. That thing we have to catch. So there are variety of patients in front of you. You cannot make the things clear in your mind and fixed in your mind. It changes from person to person and from situation to situation. So there should not be a this is one poem by Harivansh Rai Bachchan. मदिरा ले जाने को चलता है पीने वाला, कौन सी राह पकड़ू, इसमें असमंजस है वो भोला वाला. दिस इज द कंडीशन ऑफ होम्योपैथ, न्यू होम्योपैथ. मैं एक ही बोलता हूँ, राह पकड़ तू एक चला चल, पा जाएगा मधुशाला, पा जाएगा मधुशाला. So this is the Harivansh Rai Bachchan. He understood homeopathy very early. And that's why he has asked when Amitabh was there in ICU and he was on the verge of death at that moment, Dr. Diwan Harishchan cured him with the homeopathy when he was suffering from asthenia gravis, and homeopathy saved him at that time. So this poem gives me a lot. So we'll start with this session, rheumatology, homeopathic and biochemic management. So we'll start. This was an introduction, but it is needed to understand what we're going to learn. We'll start with the first slide, logic behind the homeopathic and biochemic management. I don't want to teach you or give you right remedy. Remedy is not important. What you have to learn, sir, how sir thinks. What logic he utilizes, what approach he utilizes. If you clear approaches in your mind, remedy is there in your book, in your repertory, in your mathematical. Nothing to read about mathematical. Application, how it should be applied and how one can think about it. That is what I want to show you. And that's why today's seminar is not going to give you a right remedy. Today's seminar is to teach you some approach, some logic, what I used to do in my practice, that I will going to teach you. We learn in the organ of medicine. I know Prachi Madam have told you this about qualities of homeopathic physician. First important quality which is mentioned over there, knowledge of disease from individual. First important quality. Anyone have not said knowledge of diseases. He has not said knowledge of medicines. He has used very specific words. knowledge of disease, indication. He has made two things in one sentence. You must know each and every details about the disease as a nosological classification and understand that disease in a proper manner and how that disease is presenting, indicating its special characteristic feature in a specific person that has been an indication. So, if a patient of, for example, appendicitis comes to you, that appendicitis you must know. If you know appendicitis, you can cure the appendicitis. But if you don't know what diagnosis is there and you are treating only on the indication, there might be a complication can happen and patient may lead to a death if it gets perforated. So before that, we must know each and every details about that disease. And that's why Hahnemann says knowledge of disease is very important and then how it presents in that specific to find it out the right treatment. And second important thing which he explains over there, knowledge of medicinal powers. What do you understand by powers? They have not said knowledge of medicine, not at all. Words are very important. I will ask you one question, you tell me the remedy. Patient is brought to you. There was a damp rainy weather. Patient comes to you and he says, Doctor, see what has happened around my mouth. And there are very much pure blisters around his mouth and it is burning. And he says, you ask him to open your mouth and take your tongue out and you will find the tongue is triangular at the tremendous knowledge. Another patient comes. He comes. He is an alcoholic. He says, Doctor, please treat me. I'm in a trouble, severe body. I cannot sleep whole night. I was running here and there and every joint in my body. Yesterday I got wet in rains and I'm having so much suffering. Try to treat me very early. I cannot ask him to sit over there. He said, no, it's not possible. He's moving in front of you. Again you point it out, keep your tongue out. You see triangular red teeth. You are damn sure? My question is, for a post patient, which potency of restaurants and another patient, which potency of restaurants? I have not asked you. First patient, low potency. Why? Which low? How many low? 30 aggravates the patient. If you give single dose of 30, the whole mouth can get a pure blister. It requires 3C or 6C. And for another patient, it requires 10 m. Because it should penetrate up to the bones. It should penetrate up to the mind. Because he is expressing the mind, restless mind. He is physically restless, mentally restless. He requires pain. He requires the pain relief at the bony level. Bone is the most internal organ of the human body. And when your remedy should reach over there, you should give 10 m. Now, same remedy in different powers is a different remedy. Rest of 6 is different, rest of 10 is different. So every remedy in a different potency is a different remedy in homeopathy. And that's why Hahnemann says it is not only the knowledge of medicine, knowledge of medicinal powers. You must think before prescribing where do you want the result. You must keep it in your mind. You want it more externally, lowest the potency. If you want more internally, highest the potency. Keep it in mind. This is one rule. And another rule I am going to tell you. Second important thing. For what purpose patient is there? Patient is in agony where the susceptibility is very high in second patient. Higher the susceptibility, higher is the potency, less repetition. Higher the potency, higher the susceptibility, higher the potency, less repetition. Lower the susceptibility, the potency, repetition till the susceptibility gets aroused. Till the susceptibility gets aroused. These are two important things. Keep it in your mind regarding the potency selection. Very